Chosen one, emergency alert. Watch this before you check anything else today. I am calling you right now because something important is unfolding around you, and if you turn away or delay even for a moment, you may miss a blessing that was prepared with your name on it before this day began. This alert is not noise, it is not random, it is not something to scroll past, because I am speaking to you at the exact moment you needed direction, clarity, and protection. What this means is simple and direct. You are standing at a turning point today, and the decisions you make in the next hours will shape what comes next in your life. I am revealing this early so you can move with awareness instead of confusion, with peace instead of fear, and with faith instead of doubt. Type Amen to affirm. Listen closely because this is the core of what I am telling you. There is something trying to distract you today. Something small that looks harmless but carries the power to pull your attention away from what truly matters. I am warning you ahead of time so you do not lose focus, so you do not step into unnecessary stress, and so you do not miss the open door I have already placed in front of you. You have been chosen to walk differently, to see what others overlook, and to move when others hesitate. And that is why I am speaking before anything else reaches your mind today. Before you continue, take a second to like this video, because this moment was meant to reach you and help you stay aligned with what I am doing in your life. What is happening today is not by accident, and the urgency you feel in your heart right now is not something to ignore. I am guiding you to slow down in the right places and move forward in the right direction, because there is a blessing that requires your attention, your presence, and your willingness to trust me, even when everything else tries to pull you away. This alert is not about fear, it is about protection, it is about alignment, and it is about making sure you do not miss what has been prepared for you. You have been feeling a shift, something subtle but real, something that makes you pause and wonder what is changing around you. That feeling is not confusion, it is awareness, and it is growing because I am opening your eyes to things you could not see before. The reason people around you may not understand you right now is because you are being positioned differently, and not everyone is meant to walk where you are going. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a reason I asked you to watch this before anything else today, because the first moments of your day carry power, and what you focus on first shapes your thoughts, your actions, and your outcomes. If you fill your mind with noise, stress, and distraction, you lose clarity. But if you listen to me first, you walk with purpose, strength, and direction. I am setting the tone for your day so you can move with confidence and not be shaken by what comes your way. Today, there will be a moment where you will feel pulled in two directions, one that feels familiar but leads to delay, and one that feels uncertain but leads to growth. I am asking you to choose the path that aligns with what I have been showing you, not what feels easy in the moment. You have outgrown certain patterns, certain habits, and certain ways of thinking, and this is the day you begin to step fully into that realization. I know the struggles you have been carrying, the silent battles, the moments where you felt unseen and unheard. I have been with you through all of it, even when you thought you were alone, even when you felt like nothing was changing. But today is not like those days, because today carries movement, today carries clarity, and today carries the beginning of something you have been waiting for. Do not rush through this day. Do not let impatience take control of your decisions. There is something valuable in the timing of everything that will happen, and if you stay aligned with me, you will recognize the moments that matter. You will notice the opportunities that others ignore, and you will step into places that were prepared specifically for you. There are people watching you, not always speaking, not always showing their thoughts, but observing your growth, your changes, and your strength. Some of them will not understand you, and some may even doubt you, but that does not change what I am doing in your life. You were never meant to be understood by everyone. You were meant to be guided by me. You are not behind, you are not late, and you are not missing out. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and today is a reminder of that truth. I am bringing things into alignment, removing what no longer belongs, and making space for what will lift you higher. Stay close to me today. Pay attention to the small signs, the quiet nudges, and the moments that make you pause. I am speaking in ways that go beyond words, and if you remain open, you will understand exactly what I am guiding you toward. This is how you stay protected, this is how you remain steady, and this is how you walk through this day without losing what I have placed in your hands. The reason I am speaking with such urgency is because I see what is ahead, and I know how easily distraction can take something valuable away from you. You have come too far to let a small moment of confusion undo the progress you have made. You have grown stronger, wiser, and more aware, even if you do not always see it in yourself. Today will reveal that growth in ways you cannot ignore, and it will remind you that you are not the same person you used to be. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There will be a moment when you feel pressure to respond quickly, to make a decision without thinking, or to follow what others expect from you. That moment is your test, not to challenge you in a negative way, but to show you how much you have changed. Instead of reacting the way you once did, you will feel a quiet strength rising within you, guiding you to choose differently. That strength is from me, and it is the evidence that you are not walking alone. Do not underestimate the power of staying calm when everything around you feels rushed. There is protection in your stillness, and there is wisdom in your patience. When you choose not to react out of fear or pressure, you create space for clarity to enter your mind. That clarity will lead you to decisions that bring peace instead of regret. You may also notice something shifting in the way people respond to you today. Some may seem distant, some may act differently, and some may even try to test your boundaries. Do not take this as rejection, because it is not meant to harm you. It is part of the separation that must happen, so you can move into what is meant for you without being held back by what no longer aligns with your path. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. I am removing confusion from your path, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. What you once tolerated will no longer feel right, and what you once ignored will now become clear. This is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to guide you. When something no longer feels aligned, it is because I am showing you that it is time to move forward. There is also something important about the way you speak today. Your words carry weight, and what you say can either build or break what is unfolding around you. Choose your words carefully, not out of fear, but out of awareness. Speak with calmness, speak with intention, and speak with the understanding that your voice has power. I know there are moments when you feel tired, when you feel like you have been carrying too much for too long. I see those moments clearly, and I am not ignoring them. What you are feeling is real, but it is not the end of your strength. You are being renewed, even now, even in ways you do not fully understand. Today is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about staying aligned, staying aware, and staying connected to me in the middle of everything that happens. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need to trust the guidance you are receiving step by step. There is something you have been waiting for, something you have been hoping would change, and today begins to move that situation in a new direction. It may not happen in a loud or obvious way, but you will feel it. You will sense the shift, and you will know that something has started to change. Do not let doubt enter your mind when things do not look exactly the way you expected. What I am doing is often different from what you imagined, but it is always better than what you could have planned on your own. Trust the process, even when it feels unfamiliar. There are also blessings being prepared for you that require your attention and your readiness. If you are distracted, you may overlook them, not because they are not there, but because your focus is elsewhere. This is why I called you to listen first today, so you can stay aware of what is being placed in your path. You are not being left behind, you are being positioned. You are not being ignored, you are being prepared. And you are not alone, even when it feels quiet around you. I am present in every step you take, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you forward. Stay grounded in this truth as you move through your day. Do not let fear, doubt, or distraction take control of your thoughts. You have been given everything you need to walk through this moment with strength and clarity. There is something you need to understand deeply today, and it is this: not every open door is meant for you, and not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. You may see options in front of you, but you must not move based on appearance alone. Look deeper, feel what is right, and trust the quiet sense within you that tells you when something is aligned or not. That inner knowing is not random. It is my voice guiding you gently so you do not step into what was never meant for you. Type 222 to receive blessings. As you move through this day, you will begin to recognize patterns that once went unnoticed. You will see how certain situations repeat themselves, how certain people bring the same kind of energy, and how certain choices lead to the same outcomes. This awareness is a gift, not to make you feel overwhelmed, but to help you break cycles that have been holding you back. You are no longer meant to repeat what once kept you stuck. There is also a deep shift happening within your heart, even if you cannot fully explain it. You are becoming more sensitive to truth, more aware of what is real, and less willing to accept what feels false or forced. This is part of your growth, and it is leading you into a place where you can walk with confidence instead of confusion. You are learning to trust what you feel, and that trust will guide you into better decisions. Do not ignore the small moments of clarity that come to you today. They may seem simple, almost easy to overlook, but they carry meaning that can change the way you move forward. A single thought, a quiet realization, or a sudden sense of peace can be the direction you have been waiting for. Stay present enough to notice these moments, because they are not sluchania, they are intentional. Type 555 to affirm. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. There may also be a moment where you feel like stepping back from something you once held tightly. That feeling is not weakness, it is wisdom. You are being shown that not everything needs to be held onto, and not everything deserves your continued effort. Letting go is not losing, it is making space for something better to enter your life. You are also being strengthened in ways that are not always visible. Your patience is growing, your understanding is deepening, and your ability to stay calm under pressure is becoming stronger. These are not small changes. They are signs that you are becoming who you were always meant to be. Even when you feel like you are still learning, you are already walking in a new level of strength. Today carries a quiet kind of breakthrough, not loud, not dramatic, but steady and real. It may show up in the way you think, in the way you respond, or in the way you choose to move forward. This breakthrough is not something to overlook, because it marks the beginning of a new way of living, one where you are no longer controlled by old patterns or past fears. There is something else I want you to hold on to as you continue. You are not alone in any of this. Even when things feel uncertain, even when you do not have all the answers, I am guiding you in ways that go beyond what you can see. You may not always hear my voice clearly, but you will feel my presence in the peace that settles within you when you choose the right path. Do not compare your journey to anyone else today. What you are walking through is unique, and what is meant for you will not come in the same way it comes to others. Your path has been designed with purpose, and every step you take is leading you closer to what has been prepared for you. There is also protection around you that you may not even realize. Situations that could have caused harm are being redirected, conversations that could have led to confusion are being softened, and paths that could have taken you in the wrong direction are being closed. This is not luck. This is my hand guiding you, even when you are not aware of it. Stay grounded in what you know to be true. Do not let temporary emotions lead you into permanent decisions. You have the ability to pause, to reflect, and to choose wisely, and that ability will protect you from unnecessary pain. As this day continues, you will begin to see that everything I have been telling you is unfolding in real time. The awareness, the clarity, the protection, and the guidance are all working together to lead you forward. Trust this process even when it feels unfamiliar. You are not being rushed, you are being guided. You are not being left behind, you are being positioned. And you are not without direction, you are being led step by step into something that will bring peace, purpose, and fulfillment into your life. There is something within you that is becoming stronger, something that refuses to settle for less than what is right. You may not always understand why you feel this way, but it is because I am shaping your discernment. You are learning to recognize what aligns with your peace and what disturbs it, and that awareness is becoming your guide. This is how you begin to walk in a new level of confidence, not based on what others say, but based on what you know within. Type 1212 to claim miracles. As this unfolds, you may notice that certain connections in your life begin to change. Some will grow closer in a healthy way, while others may slowly fade or feel distant. Do not fight this process, because it is not loss, it is alignment. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into the next phase of your life, and holding on to what is no longer meant for you will only delay what is waiting ahead. You are also being reminded that your worth is not defined by how others treat you. If someone fails to recognize your value, it does not reduce who you are. You carry something within you that cannot be taken away, something that was placed there by me, and it is not dependent on approval, attention, or validation from others. Walk with that understanding, and you will no longer feel the need to prove yourself where you are not seen. There is a moment coming where you will have to choose between comfort and growth. Comfort will try to pull you back into familiar patterns, into places where everything feels predictable, even if it is not fulfilling. Growth will ask you to step forward into something new, something that requires courage and trust. I am guiding you toward growth, because that is where your next blessing is waiting. Type 333 to affirm your faith. You have been carrying thoughts that weigh on your mind, thoughts that try to create doubt or fear about what lies ahead. I want you to release those thoughts, not by force, but by understanding that they do not define your future. What is meant for you cannot be taken away by a passing moment of doubt. Your path is not that fragile, and your purpose is not that easily shaken. There is also something important about the way you respond to challenges today. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, begin to see them as direction. Every challenge carries information, every difficulty reveals something you need to understand, and every delay has a purpose. When you shift your perspective, you will begin to see that even the hard moments are guiding you forward. You are being called to trust your timing, even when it does not match what you expected. There is no delay in what I am doing, only preparation. What feels slow is often necessary, because it ensures that when the right moment arrives, you are ready to receive it fully. Rushing would only lead to instability, but patience leads to strength. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not need to be loud or visible to others. It shows in the way you think, in the way you respond, and in the way you choose your actions. This confidence is not based on circumstances, it is based on knowing that you are guided and protected. It is steady, calm, and unshaken. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may also feel a desire to step back from noise, from unnecessary conversations, and from environments that drain your energy. That desire is not isolation, it is restoration. You are being given the space to reconnect with yourself and with me, so you can move forward with clarity instead of confusion. There is something else you must remember. You are not responsible for everything around you. You are not meant to carry every burden, solve every problem, or fix every situation. Release what is not yours to carry and focus on what I have placed in your hands. When you do this, you will feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned. As you continue through this day, you will begin to notice that your decisions are becoming easier. What once felt complicated will now feel simple, because you are no longer overthinking every step. You are learning to trust the guidance you receive, and that trust is leading you into better outcomes. There is a shift happening in your favor, even if it is not fully visible yet. Situations are aligning, opportunities are forming, and paths are opening in ways that you may not see immediately. Trust that what is happening behind the scenes is just as important as what you can see in front of you. Do not allow fear to speak louder than truth. Fear will try to create stories that are not real, and it will try to convince you to hold back. But truth will remind you that you are capable, that you are guided, and that you are not alone in this journey. You are not meant to rush through this understanding. You are meant to absorb it, to let it shape the way you move, think, and respond. What you are gaining right now is not temporary. It is something that will stay with you and guide you long after this day passes. There is a quiet shift happening in the way you carry yourself, even if you have not fully noticed it yet. You are no longer reacting the same way, no longer allowing small things to disturb your peace, and no longer chasing what does not truly matter. This is growth, not loud, not dramatic, but steady and undeniable. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more aligned with who you were always meant to be. Type 888 to receive abundance. As this continues, you will begin to feel less attached to outcomes and more connected to purpose. You will understand that not everything needs to go your way to work in your favor. Sometimes, what does not happen is just as important as what does, because it redirects you towards something better. This is the level of trust I am building within you, a trust that remains even when things are uncertain. There may still be moments where doubt tries to return, where old thoughts attempt to pull you back into familiar patterns. Do not fight those moments with frustration, simply recognize them and let them pass. You are no longer controlled by those thoughts, and they do not have the power they once had. You are learning to observe without being affected, and that is strength. You are also being guided to take things one step at a time, not to overwhelm yourself by thinking too far ahead. The path in front of you is unfolding exactly as it should, and you only need to focus on the next step. When you do this, you remove unnecessary pressure and allow clarity to remain. Type 666 to affirm strength. There is something important about the way you handle your energy now. You are beginning to understand that where you place your attention determines how you feel and how you move forward. If you focus on what drains you, you will feel drained, but if you focus on what builds you, you will feel strengthened. This awareness is giving you control over your own peace. You are not meant to carry the weight of everything around you. There are things that belong to others, and there are things that are simply not yours to hold on to. When you release what is not meant for you, you create space for what truly belongs in your life. This is not loss, it is balance. There is also a deeper level of patience forming within you, one that is not forced but natural. You are no longer rushing to see results because you are beginning to trust the process. You understand that what is being built takes time, and that time is not your enemy, it is part of your preparation. You may notice that certain opportunities begin to appear, not in overwhelming ways, but in small, clear moments. These are not random, they are aligned with everything you have been guided toward. Pay attention to them, because they will lead you into the next phase of your journey. At the same time, you may feel a sense of calm that you have not felt in a while. This calm is not because everything is perfect, but because you are no longer resisting what is happening. You are moving with the flow of what I am doing, and that brings peace even in uncertain moments. You are also learning that your value does not come from how much you do, but from who you are. You do not need to prove your worth through constant effort or by seeking validation. You already carry value within you, and that value remains regardless of external circumstances. There is something powerful about the way you are beginning to trust yourself. You are no longer second-guessing every decision, no longer looking for constant reassurance from others. You are listening within, and that inner guidance is becoming clearer and stronger. As this day continues to unfold, you will begin to see that everything I have been guiding you through is coming together. The awareness, the patience, the clarity, and the strength are all working in harmony. Nothing is out of place, and nothing is happening without purpose. You are being prepared for something greater than what you have experienced before. This preparation is not always easy, but it is necessary. It is shaping you into someone who can handle what is coming, someone who can walk with confidence and stability. Do not lose focus now. Stay grounded in what you have learned, stay connected to the guidance you are receiving, and stay aware of the direction you are being led. You are not at the end, you are at the beginning of something new. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. There is a deeper peace beginning to form in your spirit, not because everything around you has changed, but because you have. You are no longer reacting from fear, no longer chasing answers in places that leave you empty, and no longer allowing outside noise to control your inner state. This peace is not fragile, it is strong, and it will remain with you as long as you stay connected to the truth you have received. What you are feeling right now is stability, and it is something you can carry forward into every day that follows. Type 999 to seal this blessing. You are also stepping into a place where your decisions will begin to reflect your growth. You will notice that you are choosing differently, speaking differently, and responding differently, not because you are forcing yourself, but because it now feels natural. This is the evidence of transformation, and it is happening in a way that cannot be taken away from you. What has been built within you is real, and it will continue to guide you even when things feel uncertain. There may still be moments where the old way tries to return, where familiar thoughts or habits attempt to pull you back. When that happens, do not be discouraged. Simply recognize how far you have come. You are no longer who you used to be, and you do not have to return to what you have outgrown. This awareness is your protection, and it will keep you moving forward. Type 444 to stay protected. You are being reminded that your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. The way things unfold for you may be different, the timing may be different, and the path may feel unique, but that does not mean it is wrong. It means it is yours. When you stop comparing and start trusting, you will see how everything fits together in a way that is meant specifically for you. There is also a sense of completion that is quietly forming within you. Not an ending that takes something away, but a completion that closes what no longer needs to stay open. You are being released from certain burdens, certain expectations, and certain attachments that were never meant to follow you into what comes next. This is freedom, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. You are learning to stand in your own space without needing constant confirmation from others. This is not isolation, it is independence. It is the ability to move forward based on what you know is right, even when no one else sees it the same way. This strength will carry you through moments where external validation is not present. There is something powerful about the way you are beginning to trust the quiet guidance within you. It does not demand attention, it does not create pressure, but it remains steady and clear. This is how I speak to you most often, not through noise, but through calm certainty. When you follow that certainty, you will always be led in the right direction. You are also stepping into a level of awareness where you can see beyond appearances. You are no longer easily influenced by what looks appealing on the surface because you have learned to look deeper. This protects you from making choices that lead to regret, and it guides you toward what truly aligns with your purpose.